What's up, guys? Welcome back to House Flipper Remastered. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like on the video. It would be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, we tackled the final job out in Hart Valley, and it ended up being one of the most time-consuming and challenging jobs that I think I've ever done. But today, on a more lighthearted note, our goal is to get some pets, specifically 2 golden retrievers. Now, in order for us to do that, we will have to complete at least one job from the Pets DLC in a little place called Toogii Village. This one's titled Stowaway Tenant. It says, Alice Finbar always wanted to see the world. After graduating from the university, she decided to satisfy her wanderlust. 3 years later, while on a remote trail, she found a hungry and sick bunny. He eventually became her travel mate. Alice has bought her first house recently. She wants to move in with Jesper, the bunny, ASAP. Settling down will be something new for the both of them. I don't remember if these were voice-acted cutscenes originally, like in the first game, so I'm curious to see how this one looks.
I have sailed the oceans, climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, and driven a dog sled in Alaska. But house renovation is not really my thing.
I don't know if I remember this.
I've heard you can do wonders, and I want my home to be one.
We've got quite the reputation, don't we?
It's in a worse state than Machu Picchu. It should
I remember
be
the house,
something more than just my base camp. A place I can work from, live in, rest, and have fun. Cozy and welcoming. A proper home for me and my bunny. I want him to be happy here, too. Let's go out with the old and in with the new.
All right. Stowaway Tenant. Here we go. Yeah, I recognize the house immediately, but I don't remember there ever being like voice-acted cutscene lines like that. I mean, dude, the farm properties and the Pets DLC properties were some of my favorites. They were just so well done, I thought. It's a nice poster of a giraffe. Oh yeah, she's like been going on trips and stuff. Maybe that's a photo that she took herself. We'll try to clean up a little bit of trash just as we go. In the last episode, oh, that's nice. That was poop. That was just a little dollop of Daisy on the ground. Cool, man. But in the last episode, we were battling with this lighting glitch sort of issue where the game would freeze every now and then. I haven't seen it happen here yet, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't. My working theory... Oh, look at the paw prints going upstairs. My working theory is that the previous property that we worked on was just so incredibly huge that the game just kind of couldn't... or maybe not even the game, maybe just my PC couldn't hang. Just couldn't really handle it. There's more poop right there. Lovely. And I don't know what these yellow stains are. That might be a little pee-pee. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait to cut this grass, though. Very excited to do that. I also need to cut my IRL grass today at some point. We can do that later, though. I try not to do it super early because most of the time it's way too hot. What do we have out here? More poop. This place is just filled with poop. Wait, I remember. The Stowaway Tenant. This is why it's named the way that it is. We gotta call Alice.
Seriously? There's a dog in my house?
There is, and he has a really cute little paper hat on.
I can't keep him, for Jesper's safety's sake.
Well, he's not a golden
But
retriever.
my good friend may figure something out.
Not that I discriminate, you know, but I just want goldens.
I'll tell him to get in touch with you.
Cool. All right, thanks, Alice. Oh, and here's Morgan.
Hi, it's Morgan. It looks like this puppy needs a new home. Do you want to adopt him?
Maybe I'm gonna seem like a bad guy for this, but if it were a golden retriever, I would keep it in a heartbeat. That's just... I have 2 golden retrievers IRL. I have Maya and I have Daisy. I say I, they're my wife and I's dogs, of course. We have 2 golden retrievers. So that's what I want here in game. That's what I really want.
It's
I'm
all
gonna
right.
give him
Pets
to Morgan.
are a huge responsibility. I'll take care of him for now.
We're gonna get dogs, okay? Don't
If
you worry.
ever want a companion or any tips, check Morgan's Pet Care.
Morgan.
Have a nice day.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Cool. So, the stowaway tenant has been dealt with. Was really hoping for a golden retriever puppy, but that's all right. Maybe this way we can adopt some. Oh, dude, I totally forgot about this stuff. Are you gonna talk to us about this, Morgan, or... No. Okay, this part wasn't voice acted. That's okay. I think this bunny would want a free roam room. Somewhere where he can come and go as he pleases. Let's go with this one. Oh. Hold that thought. Morgan says the best option is a free roam room. Clearly, that's what we're going to go with. But sometimes they will be safer in a closed one, especially when we have other animals at home or unsecured stairs. That looks like an unsecured staircase to me. But we're gonna go with the open one. I mean, it's a bunny after all. I mean, he could probably jump up the whole staircase if he really tried, right? I think that we should probably finish cleaning up down here before we break out the old mop and start cleaning up upstairs. Do we even have to sell? We have to sell a few things. A couch. Yeah, those are done and dusted. And then the coffee table. A little bit scratched up there. Okay, now just clean dirt. Bathroom, nothing. I'm going to go ahead and close that door just so I don't keep staring at it. In here, buying objects. Bedroom, nothing. Okay, we can close that door as well. Back in here, nothing. This doesn't even count it as a separate room, even though it's behind a closed door. That's interesting. What about outside? Just clean dirt. Remove weeds. Easiest way to do that. Cut the grass. Mow the lawn. We can handle that. All right. Well, this just needs to be uprighted. And then this just needs to get put back up on the table. We'll slide this one over. Same thing with this little candlestick. Might even get those turned on. And we can officially break out the handy dandy mop and start getting everything all wiped clean. All right. Looks like that was the last of it. Just the bird poop out there on the balcony. So, let's head back downstairs. That really didn't take too terribly long at all. I think this is going to be a really quick job for us, which is good. I mean, the sooner we get done with this, the sooner we can try to adopt our 2 golden retrievers, which I am very much looking forward to. But before we start buying stuff inside, I do think I'm going to break out the old lawnmower and just get the grass cut for old Alice. You know, she doesn't need to be doing this. This is a big lot, and we are more than willing, I would say, to tackle this for her. Ooh, a train! We got any train watchers? Hang on, let me cut this just so we can enjoy it. We got any train watchers in the comments? There you go. And there she goes. Do these lift ever? The train is long gone. Wait for it. They do lift. Pretty sick. Okay. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. You know what? After cutting the grass and removing all the weeds, it looks like there is actually something that she wants us to purchase. It's a birdhouse. Okay. How about some cedar? Where's the cedar at? This guy? You know what? Dark ash? Or what wood types does she have going on in the house currently? if any? It's not that important. Really not that important. We don't have to go that crazy. Let's go with cedar for this and cedar for that. Now dark ash for those. Metal. We'll go black metal. This guy is gonna go straight out front of her sliding glass door right there. But a little bit further away. You know, we don't want the birds pooping all over her her porch and whatnot. That would be less than ideal. But the lawn is finished, and we are all finished up out there. So back on inside, all we need is a little corner sofa. Let's do that in... White would probably look good. I mean, the walls are red. We've got some brick here and super dark floors. Let's go with this. Next up, little coffee table. Coffee table action. I'm gonna opt for dark ash on that. White wood base, I think looks pretty nice. And we'll sprinkle in just a touch of cedar for good measure. She's not gonna have a ton of space to walk around. But maybe she doesn't want that. I don't know. Make sure that's flipped onto the right channel. And then this guy, some pampas grass. Let's just go with this. Right here on the center of the coffee table. Perfect. Okay, that room's done. Nothing else to do in the kitchen. Looks like we're going upstairs. This is going to be a really, really quick turnaround. All right, first things first, sliding door robin. And I'm going to change that to white, I think, just so it matches the windows. Is that just an outline of where it needs to go? I would imagine so. Yeah, okay. There for a second I was thinking that we were going to have to use our sledgehammer, but we don't even have access to that, at least for this job. And we're not doing anything else out in the balcony. We have to clean a winder. This winder. Oh, it's been a minute since we had to do this, huh? There we go. Nice and easy. All right, we're buying 17 objects in here. AC installation, very important, something that I often forget to do. I'm gonna try to put the actual like AC unit in the center. And then now that we have the installation done, oh, right, we can still sort of fine tune it. Bada bing, bada boom. We got an AC unit. Perfect. Next, probably bunny house. That's pretty big, and then we'll try couch after that. I think default this is already set up pretty nice. I'm gonna put this right on over here, I think. Not quite up against that wall, in case maybe the bunny's gonna get scared and need a spot to hide out. Got a desk, some poofs. Well, over here is going to be a good hangout spot for her and the bunny. So I'm going to do one poof here. Rotate this one around just a little bit. We'll do another poof here. The blue is nice. Ooh, that is not at all centered on that window, which is what I was going for. Better. That'll do. Coffee table is probably meant to go by the couch, but I think I'm going to put that here instead. And do we have anything to put on it? Table lamp. That could work. This couch is pink by default, and truthfully, I think I'm going to just leave it. It doesn't look bad. We've got a chest of drawers. We could put this maybe here for some added storage. And then there's a desk as well. Desk, I think, should go right over here. She have anything she wanted to put on that? Nope. Just the desk lamp. Doesn't really count for much, but no computer, anything like that. There's not enough room to place this item here. Joke's on you. I already placed it. We've got an office chair as well. Some more of that pink coming through. Pink sofa, pink office chair. Okay, a plant. Is this a big plant or a small plant? A medium-sized plant. We can put that over here in the corner. Hopefully that's one of them non-toxic plants. Hopefully Jesper doesn't, you know, eat it. If it is toxic, that would be less than ideal. Bunny rabbit is going right yonder. And we've got 2 rugs and 2 lamps here. Or lights, I guess. So we'll try to find the center point. Is it even going to give us measurements? Oh, it is. That's tough. 160 on one side, 165 on the other. We're not going to be able to get it perfectly in the center. But this will work. And then what about this? Slide it over just a tad. It's as good as it's going to get. I don't think that looks bad, though. Whoops. Sometimes you got to hit the light switch a couple times to get the lights to do the right thing. I don't know why that's a problem all of a sudden. We're going to do a rather large rug here. Budget will run out soon. Okay. And then another over here. See, if I was a bunny rabbit owner, this is where I'd be spending most of my time, just snuggling, you know? It's a good spot. Good spot to do it. But that's it. That is this job now all finished up, which means, fingers crossed, we should be able to get pets of our own now. We're going to get paid a whopping $6,400 for completing this sucker. And we can take a look at these before and after photos. I don't want this episode to be super, super short. If it is, I really apologize. Maybe, I mean, depending on how long it takes us to actually obtain said golden retrievers, maybe we'll have to do a couple more Pets DLC jobs, because that one was, I hate to say it, too easy. There are 86 available pets at Morgan's Pet Care. What are the odds that we have some female golden retrievers? A Chihuahua would be really cute as well. Okay, German Shepherd, Husky, they're all absolutely adorable. But we're here for one breed specifically, and I don't even think they have it. Which is unfortunate. Pomeranian, Rottweiler, Golden Retriever, Puppy. It's a boy. We could make that work though, right? We could make that work. Or do we just wait? There's a Golden Retriever adult. Do we just wait for the right one? And like, how frequently is this list updated? Oh, it was a beagle, the one that we found. This is the guy that we just found in that cardboard box. What a guy. What a guy. Yeah, unfortunately, all of the golden retrievers are males. And I have 2 female golden retrievers here at home. There is a female Labrador, which is very close to a golden retriever, but it's not close enough. Let's see if just by closing this and reopening it, if the list changes. Okay, it does not, which means we'll probably have to... Oh, okay, a little bit of a lighting glitch here in our personal home for a change. That's odd. That means we'll probably have to close the game down, relaunch, and maybe then the list will be updated. I'm gonna try that. I've got a good feeling about this. Actually, you know what? We can do this even faster, can't we? There it is. There it is. 71. 71. Okay, we have a female lab again. Beagle, German Shepherd, Husky, Beagle, Australian Shepherd, Shiba Inu, Dalmatian, Pomeranian, Rottweiler, Australian Shepherd, Dalmatian, Border Collie, Golden Retriever, male. There's nothing wrong with males. I'm just trying to get what I have IRL here in game. We're gonna be trying this for a while, aren't we? That's okay. This time, for sure, we're gonna do the window trick again. Just make it a little bit faster. Chihuahua, German Shepherd, Husky, Border Collie, Beagle, Australian Shepherd, Pug, Shiba Inu, Dalmatian, Pomeranian, Golden Retriever, male. Beagle, Australian Shepherd, Shiba Inu, Dalmatian, Border Collie, Beagle, Golden Retriever, male. Where are the female Golden Retrievers? Come on, man. All right, couple more here. And we are striking out again. Bummer. Maybe going through the window in order to access the laptop is making me look too eager. Right? We'll try going through the front door like a normal person. Female. Labrador. Young. We could do that. You know what? One of our Goldens, Daisy, is a little bit darker than Maya. Maya's an English cream. Daisy's more of that stereotypical, like, golden color. So if worse comes to worse, we might just pick up a Labrador. Maybe. A Chihuahua, German Shepherd, Husky, Beagle, Australian Shepherd, Pug, Shiba Inu, Dalmatian, Pomeranian, Rottweiler, Golden Retriever. So close. So close. Another male. We're gonna keep trying. We are gonna keep trying. We gotta keep our spirits high as well. We don't want to get too down, right? Back when the Pets DLC was released for the original House Flipper, I remember the devs giving me like a re-roll console command if I was ever looking through the catalog here for pets and couldn't find the pet that I was looking for. I could just type in a console command real quick and it would like reset the catalog. That way I wouldn't have to save or just exit the game and relaunch it. I unfortunately don't think that works in House Flipper Remastered. So I will have to continue to close the game and relaunch every single time. But that's okay. Another male golden. Another one. And another. Holy cow. Yeah, we're going to be here for a while, y'all. We are going to be here for a while. I could just get boys and name them girl names, right? Surely there's nothing wrong with that.
Many, many minutes later.
We got one. Ladies and gentlemen, we got one. A female gold retriever. This one is a puppy. So if we're going solely based off of age and also color, because this one seems to be a little bit lighter than some of the other ones that I've seen, this would then have to be Maya, because Maya is the younger one. So we will go ahead and name her as such. And there we are. Oh, I love it. This makes my heart so happy. Okay, Maya. We need to. I'm tearing up. I'm genuinely tearing up over this. We need to bring you inside here, dude. We don't even have food and water bowls yet. Okay, you just hang out over there. Typical Maya right there. A very lazy girl, but we love her. All right. She's obviously not a puppy IRL, but she is younger than Daisy, so this way we can at least have them be different ages. So we need, actually, there's a pets section, no? That's probably the easiest way to do this. Dogs. I personally really like the, like, elevated bowls. I feel like it makes it so their necks don't have to, like, hang down as low when they're just trying to eat or get a drink. Does that really matter? I have no idea, but like these usually I'm not a big fan of, and it seems like those are the only elevated bowls that we have available. I know. Give me a sec, okay? So Maya's bowls are silver. Daisy's are white, but we can't actually do white here, can we? So they'll just both be the same. That's okay. All right. I would say Daisy's color is probably more yellow, hence the name. And Maya, actually, she seems more like a pink girly to me. So maybe we'll do this light lily. All right. Where do we want to put this, though? We could put it here. It's not in the way, and it's in the kitchen. I'm imagining that maybe the dog food is going to be in the pantry. You are adorable. Truly, truly adorable. Empty the bowl. Okay, fill with food. Here we go. And... Huh? No water? Maybe it has water in it? I'm thinking we might have to get some extra bowls. Let's just get Daisy set up as well. We'll go for like a lighter yellow. And then we'll put that one just next to Maya's. Hey. Where do you think you're going? Don't be sneaking out on me. Yeah, our only option here is just to empty the bowl. So I wonder if that's just a little buggy. Potentially. We'll be getting toys and doing everything like that as well. I'm gonna place both of these down just in case these don't end up working out for us. Yeah, it looks like there's water in this one. Right back to her spot. Okay, perfect. Could we fit some dog beds in here? Probably. We could definitely fit one here. And then maybe we have... Well, we don't really have a ton of space in our bedroom for them, do we? This'll work for now. I mean, our dogs just usually lay on the couch anyways. We have beds for them, but they don't often get used. What do you need right meow? Nothing. Perfect. Okay. And we will of course get you some toys and stuff. She's affable. That's a new word. Haven't ever heard that before. A helper, energetic, and not dirty, which is unlike actual Maya, who is constantly rolling around in mulberries that have dropped on the ground in the backyard. She comes inside and looks like a Dalmatian. She's got all these like purple spots all over her. But anywho, I figured out, ladies and gents. Also, I should probably close the window because that seems like an accident waiting to happen. I have figured out that in fact, the reload code, which I'm not going to share with you, does work. So, we don't have to keep exiting the game and coming back anymore, which is nice. It's going to make it a little faster, but now we need an adult, or maybe just a young dog. But it has to be a female golden retriever, of course. Another female puppy. This one actually seems like a little bit darker. Okay, you know what? What are the odds? I mean, what are the odds the next reroll is a good one? Daisy's not as lazy as Maya, so that checks out. She's neat. Okay. Let's do this. And there we go. We now have Daisy and Maya in game. Dude, this is so cool. Yeah, I want to put them down next to one another because they do appear to be slightly different. Color-wise. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Dude, that's amazing. Do you need anything right now? Okay, no needs. We're looking good. And we can give them different hats to complete different jobs and stuff. I love this. I really, really love this so much. That looks just like them. Granted, they're not puppies, IRL. But it looks just like IRL Daisy and Maya just hanging out in the living room. Watching dog shows on the TV or something. Incredible. Okay. Let's empty this and fill it with food. The girls usually share, like the IRL girls usually share a water bowl. So I'm assuming that they might just do the same thing here. Where did Maya go? Maya? There's Daisy. Where did Maya go? What are you doing, stinker? Don't be going potty in the house, all right? We need some toys. That's what we need to get next. So let's look at toys and activities. Ooh, a doggy treadmill could be cool. Maya doesn't play fetch, but she does like a good tennis ball just to chew on. Daisy plays fetch. Frisbee. Yeah, we could do a frisbee too. Let's put a frisbee down in here. And then, hi, Daisy. You're such a sweetie. Oh, of course. Of course, we need the little rubber chicken. Maybe a Toogii. Maybe a little Toogii toy. What else do we have in here? A fake stick. That could be good. That could be good. Sometimes when they chew on real sticks, I'm just going to start putting stuff everywhere. I mean, it's going to get thrown around the living room anyways. But sometimes when they chew on real sticks, if they break a stick off perfectly, like bite it in half, the stick gets stuck along the roof of their mouth, which is not great. So I personally would prefer them chewing on fake sticks rather than real ones. We have a lot of pine trees in the backyard though, and it's difficult to pick up all the sticks. They do still tend to get into those things. We're getting all the toys. We're getting every toy imaginable, and they can take their pick. What about a dog washing station? That could be nice. It's going to take up a lot of room, but we could put this outside. Just like on the backside of the house somewhere. Probably not that big of a deal. I mean, if you think about it, this is the only area where we could bathe them, and it is very tight, especially when they start getting larger. That's going to be more and more difficult to do. God, they're so cute. They are seriously so cute. So I do think having the doggy wash station back there is probably for the best. Still no needs? All right. You know what you do need? A little treat. A little treat action. You ready? Here you go. I'm sorry, what? Okay, that didn't work. Let's try that again when you're not laying down. And here you go. Maya. What? Okay. Maybe Daisy would like a treat. Here it is. And she caught it first try. Very accurate. This is surprisingly accurate between the two of them. That is so funny. Did you need anything, Daisy? I haven't checked in on you in a minute. No, you're good. Okay, so what do the hats do again? This is just a hat that they wear to the job, I believe. So probably a hard hat, right? Probably a hard hat. And then Maya, let's get her a hard hat as well. This seems a little bit more her speed, but we'll go with hard hat. You look so sad. Do you need a treat now as well? Is that what's going on? I tried to give you one. There we go. Okay, are you still sad? You still look so sad. And Daisy, same thing. Very, very sad looking. Oh, my heart, man. This is rough. Let's do a little fetch. Ready? Here you go. Oh, it came right back to you. I would lay down also, probably. But we got a free ball out of that. Well, should we take them on a job? We should probably take them both on a job. Just once. So we're going to select that and select that. And now, let me just double check. You got pulgas? Got some fleas or something? Let's start another Pets DLC job. I want to do one that's like pet friendly-ish. This one is for Morgan, the animal caretaker. It says running a business and being an accountant had been Morgan's whole life, until he handed the company over to his son and retired. To keep himself busy, he occasionally worked as a freelance consultant for his old friends. Once he was asked to prepare a report on stray pets in Cozy Village. The numbers were frightening. Morgan felt he had to act. He is determined and knows what to do.
There is this saying about changing the world.
Look
I'm
at
sure
them.
you know it.
Look at them with their little hard hats.
I've already started with myself. Now it's time for my home. Structure and order. They are crucial for my plans. This is how I see it. Cats and dogs will have their rooms downstairs. The other pets in the attic.
Okay, cats and dogs downstairs.
Yes,
other animals
I know.
attic.
It's such a nice room, but it's worth it. It's nothing compared to what they went through. What so many stray pets experience every day. I know I can't save them all, but a few is more than none, right?
That's true. That is true. I know a thing or two about a stray pet. My family dog, Phineas, as many of you probably remember, he was a stray. He was found downtown in an alleyway and was the bestest boy ever. Oh yeah, hey girls, what's going on? Oh my god, they're so cute. They are so cute. So what can you girls really help us with? Maybe just being here is enough. We'll start with that. We will start there. Okay, did we have to do anything outside, girls? No, but mowing the lawn would probably help. Oh, wait. There's some stuff over here. It's gonna be a raccoon, isn't it? It's a raccoon! Girls! They're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Cool. Okay, well, we're gonna dispose of that. And it looks like we're gonna be doing something over here. What? I don't know just yet. Remove trash is the main objective. There we go. Oh, we just have to replace that bin? No, this is not what I thought it was gonna be. Okay. It's funny because I know we've done this job in the past, but it's been such an incredibly long time ago that I don't remember what we did here. All right, girlies, I'm gonna need y'all to get out the way. Just a little bit. Maybe follow me over this way. Get out of that zone real quick. And then I have to be kind of quick about this. We're gonna put that right there. We've just got to get this assembled. Put those down, get the base plate on. Attach some bolts. Easy peasy. Couple more bolts up top and bottom. Got the gate on there. One more bolt. Nut. Oh, I almost said the forbidden phrase. Nut on the back. Gets me every time. It really does get me every time. So this is so he doesn't get raccoons. I almost forgot what that animal was called. Raccoons in his garbage cans anymore. It should help. And there we go. Maya, what are you doing? Always up to no good, that one. She's our problem child. What are we doing here? Nothing? Just leaving that as is. This leads into the garage, which again, we're not doing anything in there. Oh! Daisy, come on. There we go. Okay, girls. While I explore, I am gonna have the two of you stay put. Maya, you guys, I'm not even. I can't make this up. This is exactly how she is in real life. Where did she go? Maybe she went inside. Maya? I'm trying to use the mini-map as well. Surely she didn't go upstairs. What in the world? Did she sneak into the garage too? Oh, there she is. You hiding out? All right. Well, you're staying put already, but I'm just going to make sure that you do stay around your sister while we just sort of explore real quick. Back in here, nothing going on in there. That tile's pretty cool looking. I wonder if that's multiple tile, like, pieces, or if it's just one wall covering. I was gonna say I've never seen that before, but obviously if we've done this job once before, we have. Okay, we're not doing anything in there. We are gonna do some stuff in the bedroom. Bedroom has a door leading to the garage, which is strange. And we're gonna be doing some stuff in here as well. Okay. So, we will kick off this little mini renovation here in the bathroom. And just get rid of everything that he wants us to get rid of, I suppose. We're doing new flooring and new tile on the walls. Other than that, we just have to buy some more objects. But in here, we have to sell a few more things. Blinds are staying. Painting is going bye-bye. Light is staying. TV. More lamps and nightstands. Okay. And we're back to just buying objects. So on to the next room. Did we check back here yet? We did not, but that is not being changed whatsoever. So closed doors on the main floor are good. We don't have to do anything in them. Open doors, we still have to do a couple of things in. Now we've got upstairs. Getting rid of the sound system is crazy work there, Morgan. He did say it was going to be worth it, and I gotta admit, I'm inclined to agree with him on that. The stray animals definitely need some help in this town. All right. Anything out here? Negative. Beautiful. So upstairs, we're going to do a bunny enclosure. I guess now we can probably go get the girls. Y'all ready, girlies? We're going to see if you can help us here on the job. Even if it is just being my little shadow. So back upstairs. First things first, we have a bunny enclosure. I'm going to leave everything default, I think. And we'll just try to find a good spot for all of these things. So, Daisy. Girls. If you're going to be up here, I'm going to need you to give me just a little bit of room, okay? That way we can get everything placed down. You like that, though? Good deal. Good deal. There is another large enclosure as well. This one's for guinea pigs. That, I think, can go right over here. Maybe. It's not looking great. Just because of that roof. So what about... What about, like, in the middle? Or we could put it here. Like, in this corner. Wait, stay. Okay, you're gonna make this so much more difficult than it needs to be, but I love you so much at the same time. How about you guys just stay kind of like over here a little bit, you know, somewhere in this general vicinity. Daisy, can you maybe come this direction a little bit? Like over here? Come on. Come on. Let's go. There it is. All right. Y'all stay put. I got to get some stuff put up in here, all right? There's some big ticket items. I want to say it's supposed to go this direction. And we want that to be right about there. It is kind of blocking that door, but truthfully, I think that's going to be the best spot for it. Unless we could squeeze it in right there. Let me try that real quick. We'll just move that into the other corner temporarily. If this was rotated that way... Ooh, it does fit. Okay, so we're going to do this. And that needs to be right like that. Now we can pick this one back up and just slide it back into the corner a little bit further. Moving on to the aquariums and terrariums. We have 2 aquariums, 1 terrarium. So I'm going to try to do the 2 aquariums over here. 1 there. We'll fill that with food momentarily. The other aquarium is going to go right next to that one. And then the terrarium, I think I'm going to put over here in this corner. Something like that. Can we fill the food or anything on this one? Doesn't look like it. Okay, but we can here. Let's make sure we do that. Like some mealworms or something. Bloodworms. I don't remember. We've got a rack of some sort, probably for food. Most likely. So I'm going to put that next to the terrarium. And then 3 poofs. So this is going to be a little bit of a hangout spot. We'll do 1 poof here. 1 poof here, and 1 poof here. Just sort of spread out. And then a little furry carpet in between them. We can move these in a little bit closer, so it doesn't look so weird. All right. I'm digging it. Pretty simple. I mean, it's a pretty basic setup, but it does look nice. Now for these lights, we need 6 of them. So I'm thinking... let's set up the ones in the corners first. We'll come out like maybe that far. Now we just have to do the exact same thing here. And then if we split the difference, what are we looking at? 195, okay. So we can do 3 over there, and then we'll just do 3 over here. He's already got a light switch installed, so we can get those turned on. Good looking spot. All right, girls. We are back on the move yet again. This time we're going back downstairs. Got a little bit more work to do down here yet. So this big room is going to be for the dogs and the cats. First thing we need to do, though, is some new flooring. Girls, I'm determined to figure out what exactly you can help us out with. As of right now, I'm still... unsure. Wait a minute. Why do we have 2 things of tile? It's not for the walls? Ceiling tiles. I see. Okay. There we go. Done deal. Now in here, first thing that we're probably going to have to put in is this guy, because it is absolutely massive and is going to take up quite a bit of space. All right. That's fine, Daisy. She didn't want it in that corner, so we're going to put it in this corner instead. Then we have a small tub for smaller dogs. That one we can put right over here. Oh, wait. This way, though. Because it looks like that's a gate. That's how they would jump up into it. And then same with that, too. But anywho, I gotta stay focused here. We've got a tall corner cabinet, which could go there. It's going to be kind of hard to get to it, though. What about here? Won't exactly fit perfectly in the corner just because of the... just because of the towel warmer. But that's an acceptable spot, I feel like. And then we'll put some... some pet shampoo there on the shelf. Got a trash can. That's going to go probably in this corner. And then a stack of towels. I'm going to put towels up there. Yeah, but that looks weird. It probably wouldn't fit on the bottom. So those are going in the windowsill. 3 of those. Next up, we've got some more towels. These are almost like tennis ball color. Put that up kind of high. Got a shelf. Shelf is going to go maybe over here. Again, put that one up kind of high. Round rug. Not a very big rug. We can put that in front of here. And then last but certainly not least, we just have a small plant, which is going right up there. All right. That's it for this room, girlies. On to the next. What do we got cooking in here? Lots of dog stuff. I'm not seeing a ton of cat things. Oh, here we go. Let's do the cat tree first, then. because that is rather large. Cat tree, you know what? Let's put that over up against this window. Because the other one sort of has a radiator in front of it. I feel like that might get in the way just a tad. And because we have the cat stuff set up over here, we're going to do a litter box in that corner and a litter box in the other. Pet can't reach target. Well, I only have dogs with me, so I hope they're not trying to use the litter box. That would be super weird. This is probably so that the pets can be, like the cats and the dogs can be separated. No? So what if we did it like this? How much did that use? All of it. Pretty much all of it. And then we'd have to add in a gate there. You brought a little toy! You brought a little toy, and it's my favorite one. Can you drop that? Thank you. Ready? Here we go. Absolutely yeeted that thing into oblivion. So, I need to find that again. And we're going to do this. So we can have them separated. The cat area does seem a little bit smaller than the dog area, but generally speaking, I feel like cats, unless they're like a Maine Coon or something, cats are smaller than dogs. That's fair, right? Am I a little biased? Maybe because I have dogs and not cats? Absolutely. But we don't need to get into that right now, all right? We do not need to get into that. We've got cat, water, and food feeders. So I'm going to put those up front. One there, one there. Same with the cat food. That's going to go just next to it. Perfect. Okay, looking good. And then there's a footstool, dog beds. Seems like there's maybe more pee pad. Would that be for dogs or for cats? Probably for dogs. Because the cats are going to use the litter box, hopefully. What about these? Maybe that's for... Well, this is a cat toy. That's going to go in here. Maybe those are for the dogs? Another cat toy. Put that over there. And then I think the feather on the stick is going to be the last of the cat toys. So we'll drop that thing down right yonder. Daisy, where'd your sister go? Is she up to no good again? She's not in the dog houses. Oh, hey Maya, where you been at? And now where'd Daisy go? Wait, were you Daisy or were you Maya? You're Maya. Where did Daisy go? All right. Well, she's probably fine. Hopefully. I'm going to put the pee pad back in this corner, even if it's a little close to the radiator. If it starts getting a little stinky, I mean, that's on Morgan. He should have cleaned it up. But the heat would definitely make that a lot stinkier, a lot faster. The stool is going to go there. And then we've got toys, dog pattern carpet. Let's do a little doggy bed area. Right over here. A little bit of ways away from that wall. So it's not as close to the heater. And then the larger bed is going to go right there. Doggy pattern carpet, I think, is going to go in between the two. And what else do we have? Food and water. We should probably place this first. Like that. It says Bon Appetit, classic. Now we can do food and water. We still need a spot, though, for this other one. Maybe here. This one also says Bon Appetit. Be a lot... Oh, I was going to say it'd be a lot funnier if it said bone, like B-O-N-E, not B-O-N, how it normally is. And it does. It does say that. These devs, dude, they thought of everything. Last but certainly not least, we have 3 dog toys. And there it is. Okay, girls, turns out you can't really help us out with very much. But that's okay. I really, really did enjoy your company on this job. Y'all want to come out front? And we'll finish this sucker off. There's Daisy, right on cue. Great listening ears. Maya, on the other hand, not so much. I mean, surely, yeah, she's just standing idle in the kitchen waiting for food. And now she's decided to go back into the doghouse. Well, let's go ahead and complete the job for $10,803.32. We will eventually figure out what these girls can really help us with. Like I said, though... Oh, I forgot to mow, too. That's my bad, Morgan. Like I said, though, just having their company was good enough for me. You know what? We might even have to wait until they're a little bit older as well before they can really, like, help us on jobs. I feel like I remember that being the case. So until you're both a little bit older, we're just probably gonna leave you at home, but you got a really nice pad here. All right? Really, really nice. So, on that note, ladies and gents, that is unfortunately where we're gonna wind things down at for today. But once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.